Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a skin treatment that's getting a lot of buzz. It uses superfine gold needles and radiofrequency energy to basically rebuild your skin from the inside out. It's called gold RF Microneedling, and we're going to break down exactly how it works and what makes it so different.
So let's start with a question I think many of us have asked while looking in the mirror. You've tried all the creams, you've got your skincare routine down, but those really stubborn things like acne scars or fine lines, they just don't seem to get the memo. But what if the answer wasn't on the surface at all? What if it was way, way deeper?
And what if that deeper solution wasn't just more powerful, but it also fit way better into your actual life? Well, that's the promise behind gold RF Microneedling. It's a treatment that takes two incredible technologies and combines them to kickstart your skin's regeneration from within. Okay, so first up, let's talk about the problem we're all facing. Our skin is constantly under attack, right? From the sun, from pollution, and just from the natural process of aging. And for a lot of people, especially those with Asian skin, there are some really unique challenges to deal with.
Yeah, we're talking about these common frustrations. Stubborn acne scars, those little lines, sagging skin, they all have one thing in common. Their root cause is deep down in the skin structure, which is exactly why the creams and serums we put on top often just can't reach them. This is also a huge deal for things like post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, or PIH, which can be a real battle for darker skin tones.
So, how do we tackle these deeper issues? Well, that brings us to the technology designed to go right to the source. And believe me, this isn't just another facial. This is more like hitting the reset button on your skin's entire foundation. At its core, gold RF microneedling is this amazing, dual-action approach. It pairs the proven benefits of microneedling with the power of radio frequency, or RF energy. And those gold-plated needles, they aren't just for looking fancy. Gold is an amazing conductor, so it delivers that energy precisely and effectively, deep into the dermis where all the magic happens.
So, how does it actually work? It's a really smart two-step process. First, the ultrafine needles create these tiny, controlled micro-injuries. That basically sends a signal to your body, like an SOS, saying, hey, we need some healing and repair over here. That alone gets collagen production started. But then, and this is the game changer, step 2 delivers a supercharge. The tips of the needles release radiofrequency energy, which gently heats the tissue and massively boosts collagen and elastin production, tightening everything up.
Okay, this is where it gets really good. Let's get into the treatment showdown. How does gold RF microneedling really stack up against the other big names in skincare? This is where we separate the facts from the fluff.
Let's start with its closest relative, traditional microneedling. When you add radiofrequency into the mix, the difference is just whoa. We're talking up to 400% more collagen stimulation. Plus, because the heat is delivered so precisely with those ultra-fine gold needles, a lot of people find it less painful. You get 25% less downtime, and the results last longer, up to a year and a half.
Now this number right here, 3.55 millimeters, this is a huge deal. This is all about depth. The needles can be adjusted to reach this deep into the skin, right into the foundational layer called the deep dermis. That's where collagen and elastin are actually born. Most surface treatments can't even get close to that.
The comparison with lasers is honestly pretty eye-opening. Now, lasers are powerful for sure, but they can come with some serious downtime. We're talking up to 2 weeks. Gold RF has you back to normal life in just a couple of days. But look at the depth. It goes almost twice as deep as many lasers. And maybe the most important part for many people, it's safe for all skin tones with a much lower risk of causing that hyperpigmentation we talked about. That is a massive plus.
And when you put it up against treatments like chemical peels or microdermabrasion, the difference is just fundamental. Think of it like this. Those treatments are like polishing the paint on your car. They're great for that surface-level shine and smoothness. But gold RF microneedling, that's like getting under the hood and rebuilding the engine. It works from the inside out.
Okay, so we've seen all the advantages, but what kind of results can you actually see? Let's check out the science and the data on how effective it really is.
The big takeaway here is just how versatile this treatment is. And it's all backed by data. We're seeing up to a 75% reduction in acne scars, a 65% improvement in wrinkles, and an incredible 75 to 85% drop in pigmentation. It's not a one-trick pony. It's a full-on solution for total skin rejuvenation.
Of course, it's important to know that the results build over time. This is a journey, not an overnight miracle. Right after, there's some mild redness. But then, within a week or two, you start to see that initial glow. The real magic, though, happens over the next few months, as your body is busy building all that new, strong collagen. Your skin just keeps getting better and better, with results that can last for well over a year.
All right, let's get practical. We'll move into what you need to know about the treatment itself, from who it's for to how you can get the absolute best results.
So you might be wondering, is this right for me? Well, one of the best things about this treatment is just how many people are great candidates. If you're dealing with any of the issues we've talked about, scars, sagging, uneven texture, it's definitely an option. And like we saw, it's fantastic for all skin types, even sensitive skin, and for anyone who just can't take a week or two off for recovery.
But getting a great treatment is really only half the battle. What you do after is absolutely crucial. You have to protect that investment and really maximize your results. Think about it. Your skin just had an intense workout. Now it needs the right fuel and rest to repair and get stronger. Right after a treatment, your skin is basically a sponge, primed to absorb all the good stuff. Pairing it with something like LED therapy can really speed up healing. Then at home, using the right serums is a non-negotiable. Hyaluronic acid for a big drink of water, peptides like Matrixyl to tell your skin to make even more collagen, and ceramides to rebuild that protective outer barrier.
And really, that's the whole point. Gold RF Microneedling isn't designed to be just a temporary fix or a quick glow-up. It is a true, long-term investment in the health and structure of your skin, creating changes from deep within that give you results that really last.
And that kind of leaves us with a final thought to chew on. With all the amazing technology we have available today, it's worth asking yourself, is your current routine just polishing the surface, or is it truly tapping into your skin's incredible, natural power to heal and regenerate? Thanks for joining us for this explainer.